Yo, 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 good people. Welcome to the HerbMan Show.
Yo, good people, it's your homie HerbMan, busting you back upside the head with another hot banger boogie. Hey, look, go tell somebody your homie HerbMan is on. And if you're new to the program, welcome. Go ahead and hit that logo right at the bottom of your screen right there. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you guys never miss what we're bringing to the world, all right? So I just basically want to touch bases with you guys and let you know that health is not as simplistic as we can really all acknowledge, but at the same time, it is very simple. Okay, so it's not as simplistic as it can be because of our system. Our system is set up in a way where we really can't free ourselves enough to really give the body the substance and the endurance and the exercise and all that stuff that the body actually needs. It's because of how we've created our capitalistic system. It doesn't give us or lends us so much time to focus on self. So what we have to do then is we have to allot out in that particular day a break for ourselves, right? We have to allot out 30 minutes of each day, whether it be early in the morning, whether it be in the afternoon, or whether it be later on in the evening, that you can allot out to be able to give your body the break, the rest, the peace that it needs. And a lot of these peace and a lot of this rest can come in particular situations to where you're not necessarily resting the body, but you're still giving the body the rest that it needs when you give it the substance that it needs to do its job for you on a day-to-day basis, okay? So again, it's very simple when it comes down to the theory of health, but it begins to be difficult when we're trying to put this or insert this into our busy and sedentary lives that we're living, okay? So again, the rule of thumb is to allot out 30 minutes out of a day to dedicate to yourself. Some of us, we have to get up early in the morning. We may have to get up 30 minutes earlier for this break. Some of us who go to sleep a little early on at night, we may have to sleep a little later to get this break. Some of us who may not necessarily even be taking breaks at lunch and stuff like that, but who can but don't, you may need to start taking that break so that you can add these 4 elements into your life, okay? And that's just simply sweating. Sweating is going to be very, very beneficial for you guys. Point blank, period. It has so many health benefits, it's not even funny. So what does this mean? Well, the natural way to sweat is to be out in the sun at particular times of the day to where you can actually really get a really good sweat and you don't have to do the body so much endurance to create the sweat. So if we can get out in the sun and we can just begin to start moving, sweat will begin to start producing a lot easier for us. That's the most natural way. If you can't do that, then a sweat lodge or a sauna of any sort would probably be good at promoting this sweating, right? Because again, we're just trying to detoxify the body in the most natural way. And when we were working in the old days, we were able to produce this sweat through the work, okay? And therefore we was getting all that we needed in that particular task that we had to do. Secondly, you guys, when you start to sweat, then there's a lot of things that come with that, okay? So in your exercising or in your sweating, this may promote you to start hyperventilating or deep breathing situations, okay? To where you're able to bring in a lot of oxygen and release a lot of carbon dioxide. So deep breathing is going to be the second most beneficial thing that you can do outside of sweating, okay? So when we're doing these deep breathing techniques, and we need to try to take a break out your day and do this. Once in the morning, 30 deep breaths in the nose, out the mouth, without stopping. Making sure you're pulling in from the diaphragm and you're blowing out of your mouth and just really taking that oxygen in. Now it's going to make you feel a little head dizzy, all that type of stuff, but those are indications that you got the oxygen inside of the body. And so that's going to be very important for you to be alert throughout your day, but also that you are able to sleep when you do it at night before bed. So it's a dual role that the deep breathing takes. But again, we're also providing the body with the most vitalizing mineral, which is going to be oxygen. Okay. So thirdly, man, once you're doing your sweating and it's making you hyperventilate and you're getting those really good deep breaths in and out of the system, then the next best thing that we can do is drink some water, right? So water drinking is going to be very beneficial for you as far as your health is concerned. Water can help out with the pressures of the body. It can help out with the temperatures of the body, and it definitely helps cleanses all of the cells and the blood and all this type of stuff within our bodies, and that's going to help be expelled through our urinary system. So we're going to be excreting out a lot of these acids that we build up throughout our day. So water is going to be very beneficial for you to cleanse the body out, And as you can see, as we go through these, a lot of these are cleansing mechanisms. Sweating is a cleansing mechanism. Deep breathing is a cleansing mechanism, as well as a feeding mechanism, right? You're feeding your body. Water is a cleansing mechanism. So you're going to be able to cleanse the body as well as hydrate the body. All right, and this is going to make good for skin. This is going to make good for pressures, liver, kidneys, everything that has to do with the fluids. Water is going to help in that particular area. All right, and last but not least is when you really get into your eating habits. Okay, your eating habits in this particular 4 elements here should be a lopsided 80 to 20. Okay, 80 to 20 fruits and vegetables. And then 20% of all the other stuff that you can probably muster up in your brain, right? But if you give your body at least 80% fruits and vegetables throughout the year, throughout the month, throughout the week, and throughout the day, if you think about it in that concept of having an 80-20 split throughout everything that you're doing when you're talking about consuming your foods, you're going to realize that you can have a lot more of the stuff that you don't normally eat, right? And because of these fruits and vegetables being at 80%, you can eat that stuff without it having little to no effect to the body. Okay, you'll realize that when you do an 80 to 20 split. So this is not a diet that's going to deny you of anything. But we're just saying that when you have that 80-20 split, you're able to eat some of this crap out here without it having so much of a negative effect on your health, because you're eating 80% of what's good for you. Now, obviously, we want you to always eat 100% of what's good for you. But again, happiness is a part of healthy, you guys. And so we got to make sure that we're staying happy with ourselves, happy with this experience as we go about it. And really, if we do all of these things that we know that are not appropriate for our health, if we do them in moderation, if we do them in occasions, all that type of stuff, I do think that they're permissible. Is when we get on a sugar binge, is when we got sugar cravings, is when we eating nothing but salty fried foods 24/7 of the day. This is when you really start to get into some health concerns with a lot of these foods. And again, also with the fruits and vegetables, you want to switch that up as well, and make sure you have a variety of fruits and vegetables, that you're not just stuck on 1 or 2 fruits or 1 or 2 vegetables. You want to make sure you have different colors. You want to make sure you have a variety. The fruits and vegetable kingdom is a vast kingdom for us, and we should be able to eat what's in season, and also pair those up with different fruits and vegetables throughout the year. So you should have no problem with switching up on your fruits and vegetables. And then again, like I said, doing that 80-20 was always going to be beneficial for the fiber in your body, which means that you're going to have a good digestive system. And we know everything starts there. You got a good digestive system, that means you're going to have good absorption and assimilation of nutrients in your body. If you got good blood, good nutritious blood, then we can about assume that you have good organs, good tissues, good nerves. All this types of stuff play a part. Also good sleep and all of that. So all I want you guys to do is add these 4 elements into your day-to-day. Despite your busyness, despite your sedentary lifestyle, despite the obstacles that you have to do to make this happen, please do them, because disease will interrupt your life it will be catastrophic to what you can produce, how much income you can make. When disease gets you, it's gonna tear you down, man. And we miss most time out of work due to an illness. We miss we have to pay all these insurances and these premiums because of illnesses. And so if we can just really stay healthy, this is a win-win for everybody and not just you and your family, man. So I didn't want to make this video long, but I definitely wanted to make it strong, man. Please try to impute these 4 elements in your life on a day-to-day basis, and I promise you, you'll live to 150 if you do what's right by you, man. I love you guys. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Go tell somebody about your homie HerbMan. And until next time, love HerbMan.
Yo, 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 good people. Welcome to the HerbMan Show.